Um, so today, I am going to be discussing the world events and how I feel. And so I want to start off by saying I've never experienced anything like 2020, and like there's memes and stuff talking about how 2020, every time we say nothing could get worse than this, then it gets worse, and then it is. But also, I want to say RIP to George Floyd, that has to say it, and all the people participated in the protests. And the more I think about it, the news is talking about the riots and stuff and the looting. But I'm like, if you gotta do that to get your word out, then do it. Because they're not paying attention to the peaceful protests. Every time I'm looking at the news and stuff, all they're showing is the rioting, the looting, but they're not showing any of the other peaceful stuff. And, and also, if you look on the internet and look at the dude who got caught, it's not the same dude because you can tell by the facial structure, different hair, and also. So, and if Minneapolis is the biggest riot in New York, D.C., Donald Trump got moved to an underground bunker, and since I live in D.C., I can hear helicopters and stuff. They're burning. They're like they was throwing rocks at downtown D.C. and things. And plus, like, also, see, I have, or it's kind of sad how it's to now it's still as racist as like 50, 60 years ago. Like, like, and I've been with racist people before. There was this boy in my class. He would say the N-word and stuff, and I was like, why you gotta be so racist? Ugh, it was good that he left. Also, there's like so many racist people, and then when they get on camera, they try to clean up their act. Like, oh, I thought he was dangerous. And R.I.P. to all the people who died from police brutality, and the more I think about it, at first I was gonna say that the riots and stuff should stop. That Martin Luther King and stuff didn't do that, but at the same time, if you gotta do to get your word out. Plus, alright, then my friends, they say when they go inside stores and stuff, they can't, the people say you can't be in here, but they let white people in. That, you can't do that, and that's really rude. Also, I've been seeing videos about how we'll let up, even though if George might have been a criminal, could have robbed a bank or something, that he still didn't deserve that. Should have taken him to jail, give him however long he needs, but instead you just want to kill him. And for the cops, they got 4 cops. But I don't know how the other 3 cops did, but I know the cop who directly killed him, that's not the same person. They got the wrong person. But Black Lives Matter, and that's why I changed my profile pic to say aloud, I'm black and I'm proud. Because I'm black and I'm proud. And YouTubers, and there's this YouTuber called Belize. He was talking about how he went to, I think, Dick's Sporting Goods, something like that. I forgot what he said. But he went in there, and there's this dude. He looked like he worked there, but he didn't. And Belize asked, "Oh, do you know what a sock said?" And he was being rude and racist. And it's like, if you call the cops, you know what's gonna happen. And Belize was like, "What is that supposed to mean?" And he kept on being racist to the person came up there. Then he was like, "Just buy your stuff and go." So see, recently before George Floyd died, this happened to one of my family members. Alright, so it was like about 15 minutes before curfew. So this happened this year, like about late April, no, early March. Then he tried to go in there. The security guard, I think, was black, and he would only let the white people in. No, the security guard was white. He would only let the white people in. But then then my family was like, "No, let me in. It's not time." So he opened back up the door and he called the cops. he called the cops. The cops tried to take him in the back to arrest him, but luckily the white people helped him and not let the cops take him. But also, riots been happening for hundreds of years. Also, protesters do the same things. And also, most of the news don't even care about the protests. They're like, "Oh, if you that close, we're gonna get corona." I'm like, no. And then there was people who said, I would be happy to die for this cause. And if I was able to go out there, I would be happy to die for that cause too. Like, they're like, "Oh, you should keep on a mask." They're like, "Oh, you should keep on the mask and stay 6 feet apart when you protest." That's not no protest. Plus, in DC, they tased this couple like 10 times just from coming from a peaceful protest. But we didn't make our world out here. Just don't understand how come we came from a year like 2019, but then all of a sudden they just we just get a world pandemic, and then we get all this riot and stuff. You know what I really think started the riot stuff off? How we're already in a pandemic. People are already going crazy, so they're like, "Oh, okay." And then they're like, "We're already fed up." So then we're gonna do it. But also, alright, so they just started rioting and looting and stuff. Alright, see, but alright, I'm not gonna show any pictures or anything in this video. But if you actually look at the dude who got caught, you could tell like his headline had that little loop thing in the front, and it's not there. He doesn't have those 3 wrinkles on his head, and like his facial structure just looks different. You know, I feel bad for those people who got murdered by cops but don't get any justice because nobody was recording or anything. But Corona, I want to just talk about that real quick. Corona, they talk about the protests going to make it spread further, but so far from the protests, really has been spreading that much. Feel like America doesn't even care about Corona, because how we got 1 million cases, the most out of everybody, and then China only has like 80k. How does China only have 80k though? Have only 80k, and it was the one who had it, like, or 60k, something like that. But what's really making me mad is the people who are making memes and stuff about it, like, oh, when the Chinese classmate coughs or something, talk about that's really rude about people who actually have it. Same thing as the protests. We're fighting for justice, but then you guys wanna talk about America versus Europe protests. And actually, whoever made those memes, if you were smart enough, and if you actually did some research, you will actually know that London is in Europe. And that London is in Europe. yeah, can't forget about the Australia wildfires. Hope everybody's doing okay there. Alright, see, I know this isn't an important topic, but I want to talk about game companies and how they're delaying stuff. I see. Here's how come game stuff is gonna go down. Cause people been waiting for it, and then if you keep on delaying it, we're just gonna go to a different game. But I mean, like, we do need time to let the protest shine. But at the same time, what does the protest have to do with games? It's like I'm kind of stuck in the middle on what I should be, like what I should be doing. Like for example, Fortnite. Really don't play Fortnite that much as I used to, but the season we got now is getting boring, and we need a new one with content that keep us together. And they extended it to like June 14th or some June 14th or something like that. Yeah, and it's like other games might get delayed that we've been waiting ages for. Like The Last of Us might get delayed for like the sixth time, and then we gotta wait for so long. See, this is another reason that Fortnite is gonna decline. Plus, I really don't care since I really don't play that much Fortnite, and I'm a Call of Duty person, and I play Bully, as you can see in my videos. But you know, we might get the Great Depression too, cause a lot of people are dying. A lot of people losing their job. And plus, we're not gonna just make a World War III after just so people could get a job. No. Plus, like, it's really hard when people don't have jobs, and then they want to only give us a $1,100 check, which most people didn't even get yet. And most people not even getting it because that's not enough. $1,200 can't even pay most people's rent. Supposed to be okay with that. The government is rich, and I feel like the government not even trying to find a cure. I'm not saying that I'm gonna be a cure and talk about the 5G. No, I'm talking about like, alright, look at this. They're telling us one mama, oh, don't wear a mask. The next mama wear a mask. What is a mask gonna do? Like, alright, mask is just stopping from spreading. But say if somebody got corona and they touch something, we're still gonna get it. We're wearing gloves or something. Oh, they need to do better with keeping the community. But also, wait, I feel like this is kind of fishy though. How they got it from eating a bat, or supposedly that's what happened to some exotic animal. But if they probably been eating those bats and stuff for like over 10 years and they didn't get it. Also, feel like it spreaded too fast. It spreaded way too fast. Like, honestly, for like the other diseases and stuff, it took a while for it to spread. It's like, and most diseases don't even spread, but like Russia got 300,000 cases. Greenland, they actually have 0 cases. They had 11, but they are covered. Dominican Republic got like about 1,000. Mexico got like 5,000 or something like that. But man, how the world is like slowly turning into hell. Like, man, and it's like a cycle over. I see, the yellow fever and stuff, the Black Plague. That's the coronavirus again. In my opinion, the Martin Luther King march and stuff with Emmett Till, Rosa Parks, that's happening again. Even though we already have our freedom, it's like cops or people, it's like they could get away with being racist, and it's not fair. You say, for example, you're Mexican, right? And then they say, "Oh, go back to your country." But but technically you're from America. Maybe your parents have, but you are. And also, there's sometimes people who are like, "Oh, go back to your country." Talking about black people, but then I'm just like, you were the one who took us from our country, but now since slavery is not a thing, you want us to go back? If you really wanted that, it would have been better if maybe you paid us. Kind of been unity. But just because you guys have lighter skin, you see, that's why like some black people are racist too. Black people who are so light that they look white, they're racist too. And I'm so fed up with all of this. I hope you guys stay safe and not when you guys get corona and get hurt by cops. But what I want you to say is, I'm black. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. I also say Black Lives Matter. Also, I'm keeping this video black like this. Because if you see Instagram and stuff, they've been doing black pictures. Would have like if they weren't doing that, would have put like videos and images and stuff. But Black Lives Matter.